Welcome to Don't Be Alarmed, We're Negroes, the podcast where we take a colorful look at life, diversity, and the game of golf from the other side of the green. Over the next hour and change, you will hear explicit golf barbershop talk penetrating your ear. Enjoy. Please note, this is a warning for explicit content. If you don't like what you hear, find another podcast, bitches.
KZZ on the beats, yeah. On the beats, yeah.
Don't be alarmed, we're Negroes.
This is El Negro.
Preach, Negroes. Don't be alarmed, we're Negroes.
Yes, indeed. Welcome back to Don't Be Alarmed, We're Negroes. Not your average golfing show. Bunch of Negroes talking golf and a bunch of other bullshit. Hey, I am your host, E-Mitch, a.k.a. Stick Ross.
Huh.
Right on. I'm here in the building. And we got a full house on the Wasted Week. Usually we're at the waist, but this year we decided to skip it, so we're not so wasted this time. So we're going to go around, introduce everybody, and then we're going to get into it. We got the mayor of Niptown himself, my cousin Booker.
It's a nipple, because I'm drooling.
What up, Book?
I like that last part because I'm drooling. What's up, fam? And just so everybody know, we might not be there, but I'm still getting wasted this week for it. And I want to apologize to anybody who is going to be mad so I'm not doing a PSA. But sometimes you got to take time off and let your balls drain. So, I'm letting that happen right now.
That's
Think about it. Let that shit. Self-pleasure makes self-gratification.
Just stop.
Oh.
Get out. Get out. Get out.
And then we got the player partner. He's healing up. He's trying to get ready for the course, but he's got a little ways to go. But he's been doing projects and getting busy with all kind of shit. He might still be on one crutch. I don't know. Are you on a cane yet or not? But we got our cousin Chachi.
Now you all know my cousin Chachi.
What up,
Real deal handyman over there.
What up, man? No, I'm off them damn crutches. Fuck them crutches. Fuck the one crutch. I was like, wait, I don't need to use this crutch? I'm off. No, I can walk now. The only thing they said, no running, no jumping, and no deep bend twisting. But otherwise, I was like, cool. So I started doing projects around the house and shit. And
you did some shit. That shit was smooth.
Oh, you like that?
You should.
Yeah, that was just.
You should.
My wife was just laughing.
You should send back to the company and sell your little bench to go around.
Right. Now my wife was just like, "You're tripping," because I was out there 10 hours the first day, 10 hours, just not coming in, just working, and had no
name. You got a new name. Chachi.
Didn't draw it out or nothing, but it just because I had been pent up for months. So no, I was happy to be able to do something.
Real deal handyman. That nigga's new name is Chachi Villa.
We in California, so every light skin look Mexican.
God damn. I thought he was about to make a handyman joke.
Yeah, Bobby would retire. We got Chachi Villa in the house.
Oh, man.
And then we got our guy. Man, it's been a day for him. I hit his music for him. I don't know if this old bitch got injured either. But... What's happening, Marcus?
Wait. When she said we need to change it, so when she says Marcus, you need to say just give me the tip.
Oh, I was sitting over here with 9 9/10 fingers over here.
Brother lost a little bit of meat today.
Yeah, came out to this sorry ass motherfucker for a day. But I'm ready to get back so we can get this shit done.
I feel
Sounds like I ain't been back. I ain't been here since December 20th, something like that. So I got new gymnast live above me. It was empty up there for a while. Got some new gymnasts that live upstairs.
Oh boy. Been around, huh?
You need me to come out for a couple of days to make sure everything okay?
Yeah, man.
Oh, you
No.
got to leave tomorrow anyways.
No, I mean but I unplugged everything, turned everything off, turned my heater down to like 60. So, but it's been
Bitch, I'm
7.
worried about the females upstairs. About your heat.
Oh, I don't know when they moved up there.
He said they.
It sounds like more than one person.
They rumbling on that motherfucker.
Rent's due, motherfucker.
and that voice you hear is none other than Sean Payton's assistant coach himself. We got Sugar in the building. What up, Sugar?
What's happening, fellas? What's going on, man? Glad to be here. It's Black History Month.
Yes, indeed.
They always give us the
No, it's not. Trump said that's canceled.
It's Black History Month on this show.
It's Black History Month on this motherfucker. Boy, shit. But fellas.
Yeah, shit. It's good seeing y'all. Hey, we got a good show for you all. She'll give us a rundown of what we're going to get into, and then we're going to get right to it.
We always do. We're going to get into that golf news of the week. We're going to get into last week's AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am. We got this week's Waste Management and the Live Riyadh out there in Saudi Arabia. 19th hole. Who you got in the big game? We got the Super Bowl. I know a lot of people want to edit that shit, but no, we're going to say the big game, I guess. Whatever.
Yeah.
You got in that big game. Regular segment, what are we hating on? And then the Giggin golf song of the week. Got Larry June, 2 Chainz, and The Alchemist. I've been.
Yeah.
So let's get into that golf news.
Yeah, here we go. Welcome to the Negro Golf News. Did y'all watch the TGL last night?
Sure did.
Yeah.
What'd you think? I think it's starting to get better and better as they get comfortable and
It
everything.
is.
It's really piquing my interest.
They're about to start picking playoff spots here pretty quick.
The talking shit's gotten better.
Yeah, with the game.
The distance of who's winning, they be blowing motherfuckers out. Except for
one close one.
Yeah.
For real.
The talking shit's getting good because they're talking and having fun now.
It's got a good entertainment value for sure.
Yeah. I'm just not sure if it's gonna last.
Well,
I think they just feeling it out. Like, you know what I mean? I hope they give them this year to just feel it out, figure some shit out, and tweak it a little bit.
ESPN is giving them time slots because it's Monday the 17th. They got 3 matches that day, and then the following day they got 2 more matches. So,
really?
Yeah, the 17th and the 18th.
I knew they had
got
3
matches.
Yeah.
That means viewership is picking up.
Yeah,
right.
I think they're going to be all in on this if people start, more people start watching.
And that's what it is. That's what I said. I don't know if it's going to last because I'm watching it, but I'm not like watching it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm turning it on. I'm like I'll run to the store and come back and like catch stuff. But it's entertaining, but not like to sit down the whole night and just watch.
Yeah,
that.
but neither is regular golf. You don't sit there and watch 4 hours of golf either. So
true.
They tried to speed it up. That shot clock, they was turning it on quick because they trying to put it in that 2 hours.
That motherfucker was binging quick yesterday. Them motherfuckers was like walking to get their club. And that shit was like, boom. Like, holy shit.
Before they let them put their ball down, they start the clock. This time it's like, nah, once the other people hit, fuck that.
Because they've been over each week. They try to get
one of them ran back with their ball and hurried up and put it down on the tee and stood there and swung.
For real. Oh, yeah.
That's what you got timeouts for. Like, oh, wait, slow down.
They don't ever use them, though, hardly.
Right.
And I don't get that because you got to take the penalty. Like, just take the time. If you have it, take the time out.
I don't know.
Dude, how come Keegan Bradley looks sick all the damn time? He looked real pasty out there.
He looked a little wild yesterday. I'm not gonna lie.
I was like, all right.
I think Keegan, and we got our boy who smoked weed all the time on the tour, but I think Keegan be on that cocaine. And that's why I got that mustache now, so people don't see the powder as much.
Oh shit!
Wow.
And I like Keegan.
Yeah, you do.
But I'm just saying, he on that.
Let's have walk up to the T-box songs. His could be, "I'm in love with the cocoa."
Exactly.
He's the one that be wearing the Jordans, right?
Yes.
Yeah. He's
Well, we're gonna see what happens there. But let's go on to another league. Liv now has a path to the U.S. Open via an exemption. So basically, one Liv player to receive an automatic spot in the U.S. Open via a new exemption category.
But that's just this year. Next year, it's 2.
Right.
Yeah, and they're trying to push it till it gets like the 3 or 4, the top 4 go.
So they just sliding in the tip, just the tip a little bit.
Just the
testing it out.
tip.
Just the tip.
That's how it starts.
Yeah.
You're gonna leave Marcus alone with that tip, bro.
So it's a little while, but it'll be.
That's just the beginning. The others gotta follow.
Yeah,
the others gotta follow.
And so what it is,
if they win.
I'm gonna get that skin graft. And then I'm out there golfing, really kicking y'all's ass.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
so I was reading the article. So
putting hands on you.
I know you've been not touching that left hand ever.
You ain't got no grip.
I told Casey, I said, you keep talking shit, I'm gonna rub under your nose every night.
Bump, never. Bump, no. So I was reading the article, and they were talking like, when it came to the U.S. Open and most majors, it wasn't like Liv couldn't get in because people who won the majors already were allowed in.
Some of them were in, yeah.
Yeah, so it's more like the people who hadn't won have their chance now, which is good.
Yeah,
Which would be a good thing.
But will that, if all the other majors do it,
that's
a big if. But then will more people be willing to go to the Liv because they can still play the majors?
Oh, yeah.
They have a path to at least get to the majors.
I think it changes.
Good question. Go get
especially if they give them the Ryder Cup too.
Yeah.
I think it changes.
And the most important part is the majors for
they piecemealing them. They just little by little this shit's coming together.
Well, they know Liv is once you get that Fox
they ain't
deal,
going nowhere.
Liv is not leaving.
Yeah, you'd be smart to go get your money if they're offering it.
And it makes it worse now that the PGA talking about we're gonna cut the field to 100 people.
Right.
Well, then that means a lot. Then there's more opportunity.
Well, we gonna see.
Another one open.
The Liv players this week will get a chance to pick, and they're under the lights this week, which is super interesting. Hey, it's Black History Month, as we talked about earlier. So our Black History Month golf moment is about Bill Powell. More Than a Game. If you go on YouTube and check that out, as we've checked it out, my man owned a golf course and did his thing. They wouldn't let him play, so he got his own shit. So a pioneer in the game for sure. What y'all think about Bill Powell?
It was, and I say it was wild because I always think it's wild on stuff you don't know because we have so much history that we're not taught. So you have to go find it. And I don't know what the fuck I was doing. Just scrolling, I saw it. And I'm like, and the first thing I did was send it to you, E. I'm like, look at this. And he's like, it's on. We got to talk about it. But yeah, it was inspiring and good, and I liked it.
Yep.
I mean, this dude seeded the course like by himself,
by hand too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like that is wild.
That's like Chachi, you in the backyard, like,
yeah. Like this,
he did a whole course.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Greens, cutting it, everything. Like they did it themselves. And that's why you got to respect the man, because he was like, well, if you ain't going to let me play, like you said, Bug, make my own shit.
For real.
You know, carve out my own piece of what I call heaven, you know? And the cool part about the guy was that, like, he made sure that other people can play. He was more about the game than he didn't see color. You know what I mean? Like, that to me, those people are far and few between, man.
Yeah.
I agree.
He's like, come play. Not worried about money. Come on out.
Right. Just learn the game.
Dope. Shout out to him. That's our D-Bomb Black History golf moment. We'll have a few of those this month. So before we get to our updates or what we've been up to or whatever, rest in peace to Tiger's mom. Tiger Woods lost his mom yesterday. So, condolences to the Woods family and Eldrick, because the reason why he wears red was that young lady there. So, yeah. What have y'all been up to? Marcus, we know what you done. I mean, you've been busy today. Marcus had a rough day today. Lost some meat. Chachi's
Stop saying meat that way, bro.
I'm just repeating what
But the way you
said.
said, like you about to fuck, was like lost some meat.
I'm just saying what they said. So, Chachi's healing. Booger, what you been up to? You've been real quiet. What's going on with you?
He's been golfing. Before we got home, we was talking. Chachi snitching on me. I got a new swing, new hand placement, so getting a lot of draws, and which is in turn got me a lot of balls in play. So it's a lot of pars. And
I have a question with
Yes.
that. Did you change your stance at all? Like how
Yes.
you aim? Okay.
So I aim straighter now, more to the center fairway.
Okay.
But my right foot is more behind my right foot is more behind my left foot.
Like,
So he's really set up for a draw, huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
So and because of my swing plane, and I hit slices before, well, not slices, but fades before.
Slices. You could be. You don't hit them anymore. So let's just be honest. They were slices.
Not all of them.
Not all of them. No, not all of them. You hit some beautiful
I'm
fades.
taking the average.
The misses were slices.
Power fades. So now with the stance where I can open up my hips more, is set up for a draw. So everything's just so straight now.
And that's with all clubs too?
Yes.
So you changed like everywhere?
Except for my wedges.
Okay.
So, and it just depends on the higher the number. So driver, 3-wood, 5-iron, the foot's a little bit more back. And the more I go down the club, the less my foot's back. Yes.
Nice. Yeah.
So when I get to my wedges, I'm even with the feet.
Nice.
And it's
working.
I probably cut like 5 strokes off so far.
All right, so you're down to 1 when we play.
You're not getting
I'm
no
just
strokes.
saying, you just said it right there. You cut 5 strokes. Now, maybe I'll get back to maybe 2 of them because I did work on one thing besides healing. So the one thing I could do is started putting. Since I got rid of them crutches, I can putt. And Boog sent me this video, and I am the worst putter ever. I swear to God.
He's not the worst putter. He just
when I get my head gets in the way because I'm not confident with my read, and if I'm not confident with my read, then it just sucks. But you know Bagger Vance where you can see the line on the ground?
Yeah.
You ever seen that?
Yeah.
So I'd kind of thought of putting that way, but I had always started like from me going to the hole. So if I hit the ball straight, where's it going to go? Oh, it's going to break right, 3 inches, whatever. So he sent me this video, and all it said was, when you're looking over a putt, it said, look at the hole and just think, how's it going to go into the hole? Is it going to go in at 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock? Like, just think about how that last part's going to go. And then the video just said, that's it. And so I went out there and I was like, but I don't have a start line or nothing. And I started to try to figure it out. I was like, no, let me just listen. I'm start draining like long putts. And of course, I'm not hitting every one of them, but I'm like, wait. And so over time, now I refined it to where like I have a start line and everything. But I think the key was when you think about how the ball is going to go into the cup, we all know that like we're pretty sure that's how it's going to go in. As it's dying into the cup, it's not, but we're not as sure about when we're way out here, like where to start the line. So by thinking about that last, it's like it's something you're sure about. You're real confident. So then you hit the ball with confidence because you know the ball is going to go in this way. And everything else just takes over. It works. I'm like,
so I got my strokes back. I went to his house.
Some of them.
He was striking everything just in there. And his hobbling ass to come play the last 9 hole with us, but he'll only putt.
If you guys will just get your groups right, people keep bailing out, so I can't go.
I'm not gonna speak on that, but you should be good this Sunday.
For real? Okay.
Yeah.
Marcus, you got any golf stuff going on?
Not really. I'm shut down now. Shit.
You only jack off one-handed now. That's just sad.
First of all, I never jacked off in my life. True story.
What the fuck?
What's wrong with you?
Nothing. I just I'm not a. I ain't never. All right. I always had bitches.
Well,
you was 10, 11, and 12 at some point.
You wasn't slinging holes at 11. Shit.
So, first of all, I don't even think I start fucking with females until 17.
Was you fucking with men before?
So then you sure should have been jacking off.
I was a late start. I was more worried about playing baseball. I was baseball.
Playing baseball when I'm
Nice.
sitting on the toilet at 2 in
I
the
was
morning.
I was one of them
Jet
dudes. I was
magazine?
like, I was one of them dudes who was a proud athlete. I didn't drink, didn't do no drugs. I didn't care less about women because I was chasing a dream like real hard. And we trying to tell our little nephew that it's got to consume you. It consumed me. So that was all I cared about.
I get that part. I get the.
And
We
then when I
talking
started,
about like we talking about getting a job or playing better sport.
but I'm just explaining my situation. And then
Damn.
when I met my kid's mom, it was like my late 17th year. I had always been with her, and then I moved in with them. I want to say when I was 19, so I lived with pussy, and I never had to do that.
She never told you no.
I don't run red lights, but what's a goddamn week?
He said, "I don't run red lights." You know what, Marcus? Next, you gotta go. Next.
You gotta let that motherfucker clean itself out, nigga.
Get right.
You gotta let that motherfucker cleanse.
Get right.
Okay. Yeah, what have you been up to?
No crime scenes here.
Let's move on.
I'm done.
Let's move on.
Good. What about golf for you?
And so I've actually trying to putt a little bit as well, just because it's fucking cold here. So
Is it still snowing out there?
No, but it's getting cold. So it's starting to warm up, but it's gonna get cold again. So it's too fucked up to really start. But I've been stretching, and then I'm gonna start. I'm actually gonna try to go hit a range if it's not too cold over the weekend.
It's supposed to get super cold this weekend, though.
And nigga, I will be indoors.
Which is weird because we played Saturday and Sunday, and it was cold here because it was only like 73.
And that's cold, nigga.
When it's cold here.
It was 80 on Sunday, dog.
It's two. It'll be. I think it's like supposed to be in the teens or low digits.
Low digits.
Like I tell Eric all the time, we choose where we live.
Well, I didn't choose fucking global warming.
Low digits Celsius?
You didn't help it.
You said didn't choose global warming like it wasn't cold in Colorado before.
Sometimes it's weird, man, because it's like usually when it should be cold, it should have already kind of happened. You know what I mean?
Yesterday,
but it's only February though.
Yeah,
I know.
Yesterday it was like 60 degrees, and then when the sun went down, it was brisk like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
I was like, "Whoa, how did it get so cold?"
It was like a 45 degree drop in less than 4 hours.
Well,
no, I mean, it is doing that here. Like, not to that extreme, but at night it is cold here.
At night it'd be like 38, 40 degrees.
We went to Amari's football game.
Fucking freezing. Haji took his hand warmers.
I sure did. I already knew.
And how cold was it?
Like maybe 40 something.
Yeah, that's.
But I mean, we're dropping from like 75 to 40 something.
Yeah.
Like
you can't say because 40.
We ain't dressed for that stuff. We got hoodies on or something here.
So next, I'll give you an example. So like next Friday, like next Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, the highs are going to be like the lows are going to be 3, 7, and 8. The highs are going to be 20, 19, and 20.
Yeah, see now when we tee off not me lately, but when we tee off in the middle of winter, it'll at lowest be 38, 39. And by the time we get to the third or fourth hole, it's 50.
Yeah.
50 something. We taking off stuff.
You just layer up.
Yeah.
Our 30s and 40s is y'all's 14s and 15s.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Because
we ain't got the clothes for that. We ain't got the clothes for that.
It's just like I said, it's just weird for us to be this kind of. I mean, I know it's still winter for a couple, technically for a couple,
My uncle always told me it wasn't that cold all the time. He said it was like the 40s and 50s.
Yeah,
and the snow usually
melts. It wasn't that bad.
Quick,
it's these extremes. It's like it's weird. It goes from you.
Colorado.
I mean, like you were saying not too long ago, you had that thick ass ice outside. It takes forever to fucking melt, especially when it's like this. Go ahead, Mark.
Yeah.
Colorado, for cold climate states, Colorado has the most sunny and warm days in the wintertime.
Right. So we can get a lot of snow, but then the streets are like clear. So you just drive around and there's snow everywhere, which is cool. So
Yeah.
I appreciate that. But it
We
still
just
don't
hoping
help
it's
our
gonna
golf
rain
game.
soon, man. I think it's supposed to maybe rain tomorrow, but
Nah, they decided not to.
they decided no.
Yeah.
Damn. We got like 2 days of rain since November. Like
Oh
that.
shit.
That's wild.
Yeah.
So we're saying Saturday, our high is 68, supposed to be where me and Chachi live, and y'all know that. The low is 42. Sunday is 70, low is 42. Monday is 63, low is 40.
This is great golfing weather.
It is.
Real.
Great golf weather.
Yeah.
Well,
And the difference for us, for like our 60s, our mid 60s in a cold 60.
Mhm.
Like y'all could have a cold 60,
Yeah.
wind blowing. Us, it's like, oh, okay.
Polo shirt.
Yeah.
Oh, you still have motherfuckers out here with just walking around just with whatever though. Like
You got white
That's
people. Because you got white
White
people
people
out there.
shit.
They wear shorts.
White people
and-
DJ sleeps
Sandals.
with his window open every
Nah,
night with a
that's
fan
wild
in that
to
shit, and that shit be
Wild.
frigid. You step in there to wake him up, you like, whoa.
Yeah, he did. He
you
always got
close
his
the
window.
vent in that much? Do you close the vent in there?
He closes the vent, so there's no heat in there, and he has the fucking shit going in there.
The
It's
last one I
cold,
was
like
there,
literally
he-
freezing.
The last one I was there, he was sick. When me and Chachi was there, he was sick. Had the window open and the fan going like, motherfucker, you ain't gonna get better.
Yeah,
No.
it's
What
crazy.
you doing?
Man.
No
I'll be
shirt
all right.
all the time. So
Just likes it cold, huh? That's
yep,
crazy.
loves it cold. So,
Runs hot.
it ain't
Runs
helping
hot.
us with no
Yeah, my
golf out
best
here,
sleep
but
was
we'll eventually
cold.
get
I
there.
can't do it because Casey don't like it, but I'm gonna sleep with the window open in the winter time. I sleep like a baby.
Yeah, my window's always open, but I ain't having no window open and the fan going when it's 19 degrees.
Fuck no. I can't do that.
You been golfing, E? I mean, you've been working on some shit?
Trying to. I had a little sciatic issue. Got that worked out. That shit was it sucks getting a little older. It's no joke. That shit just hits you.
Yeah, Stacy straighten him out.
Whoa.
Uh,
Pause.
Okay.
Okay.
That's how y'all do it in Denver?
My got that together.
Back shots.
Had it. No back shots. But I got that together, and then I got this cold that will not leave. Like for some reason, there's a lot of flu and cold shit going around here.
That's because they then shut down the health department. Y'all probably got tuberculosis or something out there.
Probably.
I can't tell nobody.
That shit is no joke. So once I heal, I'm gonna start getting to it. I mean, I got a net and putting shit and all that stuff in the basement, so I get to it. I've been putting a little bit, lifting a lot to get more yards.
Wait,
and
so
stuff.
you can swing in your basement?
I can swing everything but a driver.
You gotta get that simulator. Get the simulator going.
I thought about it. So
get the cheap. If you're not gonna putt, then they're not expensive. It's just when you want to putt too, then they get expensive.
Sure. Yeah.
But if
I'll
you don't
probably
care
just
about
get something.
putting, you can just have an iPad and hit into that net, and
sure
you play all kind of courses.
He might need to get the putting.
Hold on. I don't. I did win a putting competition though. Okay. Yeah. All right. So, Suge, let's go on to this golfing stuff since we're speaking of golf. We got a bunch of golf to run through. What's the first golf item we're going to talk about?
Want to talk about the Pro-Am and AT&T from last week first?
Sure, let's talk about that.
We're going to get in there, man. So what did y'all think of the course conditions out there during the tournament? And then our second one was the thoughts on Rory's win. And do y'all think he's due for a big season?
I'll jump in real quick just to get it out the way. Rory, I think, actually might have a big season. He seems more comfortable, almost like Bryson is more comfortable now in how he's interacting with people. I feel like Rory's kind of like that. Maybe the TGL is helping him with that. I don't know. And then he's cutting down his schedule too, so he's not going to be out here quite as often. So I think that's going to help him. And then for Pebble, I thought it was cool. I mean, you're on the ocean. We don't complain about the wind and whatnot when we go to the British Open and all them, and go out to Ireland and whatnot. It just happens. That's part of the course.
I was going to say the same thing about the TGL. He's having a lot of fun this year. We all play. Like when you're having fun,
different.
A lot of shots go your way.
True.
Yeah, but when you ain't feeling it,
but you can't do that
feel shit with no tip, bitch.
Well,
Look, no, I'm talking about the one guy that just wasn't feeling it no more.
and then I just got my love back.
Yeah.
Oh hell.
I heard there's somebody else that's not feeling it anymore.
Yeah. So the complaining part's stupid because there's wind up there all the time. I spent my summers in Carmel at my grandparents' house. This is what it is. So it wasn't like it was something new to them. It was just, and I think with Rory, if you look at Rory when he first came out and he was a big name and was winning stuff, then he started getting more on the bougie and player enhancement, that admin side. He started sucking. Now he's like, fuck them and fuck whatever they say, and he's playing golf. I don't think it's the TGL. Well, TGL might have helped because he's enjoying life again. And he left his girl and been hoeing around.
That's what I was going to say, too.
Left his girl and been hoeing around, hoeing up in San Diego. But so
probably living a good life.
Yes. So it's good. I think he's gonna have a bigger year than Scotty Scheffler this year.
If Miss Spearneck give me some ass, I'm gonna kick y'all niggas ass.
Wow.
But yeah, I mean,
shout out.
He could have a big season though. I mean, you never know, man. I mean, golf is so up and down, and you do see a lot of. Go ahead.
She just got to keep some socks on.
Okay.
100%.
When he started going on that bullshit,
hammer time, huh?
Talking.
She got hammer time.
Yeah, she got some dogs, dude. She got some dogs on her.
Does she?
Walking around like Jordan and LeBron now.
Oh, the fuck. Got them Shaq feet.
Yeah, exactly.
No, Sugar, tell us about. Go ahead. He always got a bunion.
It's like, fuck it. You step on my bunions, man, I'm gonna kill one of y'all.
You gotta soft my corns. Cut me your foot. Goddamn.
Oh man, I mean, it could be a big season. We'll see. But the win thing to me that cracks me up. They all had to play. They had to play through it. Everyone had the same opportunity, wind or not.
Well, they were complaining because it wasn't windy in the morning, and then it got real windy in the afternoon. That's how it goes.
That's blame DEI.
Oh goddamn! Here we go. How do you know that? Because I'm intelligent.
Black people cause the weather to change.
That's that shit right there.
Ooh.
Oh, why?
Go ahead and put him down.
Yep, that's strike one.
With the shot clock.
Strike one.
Are you kicking walls?
I think Rory's gonna have a huge season. I agree with you all. Like he just looks a little different too.
Well, who else is playing any good?
Huh?
Who else is playing well?
Nobody. It doesn't.
That's what's coming off an injury. Marcaro, it's like choking it. He was playing well, and then all of a sudden, it's like 4 bogeys in a row, chokes it away.
He's not playing good either.
They ain't playing well. I mean, you got Harris English win the Farmers over here with nothing special. Oh, and even Rory ran away with it. There was like a tight leaderboard, and then all of a sudden, there he goes. So I don't know. I mean, there's not.
Yeah.
I mean, Matsuyama maybe plays well this year at some point because he typically does. People think Justin Thomas if you look at the odds, but man, he's got to prove it.
Hey, Booger, what do you think about Rory? I'm not Rory, but your homeboy, Ricky.
Yeah, what about Ricky?
What about Rick? What about Rick, man?
What's Ricky told you about how he's feeling, Bug?
He told me he was garbage and he'll stay garbage.
Okay.
He on Team New York.
You just needed that.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
That's why you ain't got none of that gear, just because of that. You because Ricky Fowler.
Yeah, don't do that.
He gonna team up with Aaron Rodgers.
Okay, and this is why I don't respond to y'all's texts. You send me Instagram shit. Ask Marcus. He'll send me shit. I'll laugh and shit, but when it comes to you and that bullshit, no, it's nothing.
Hey.
All right.
On to the next. Where we
We
at?
got to tell us about
All right.
Pebble.
Wait.
Go on the
What?
People's Open.
The recap for the farmers.
Yes.
Oh yeah, let's do
Marcus won that one. He had Keegan Bradley, who finished 15. Jason Day, Hideki, and finished 32nd. And that was E, Shug, and Chachi. I had Tony Finau. He didn't make the cut.
He didn't make the.
Oh.
Oh.
Do you think something wrong with him? You think?
No.
Well, he just had another kid.
That's
Well,
what
oh,
he
yeah,
does,
I
though.
could-
He does
They
that.
just had another kid like a couple days ago.
Yeah.
He'll
It's
play
like
hot
kid
and
number
then he'll
6. He has
disappear
6 now.
I
every
agree.
season. He'll disappear every season on a couple tournaments.
Yes, and he'll have a streak where he's top 5, top 10.
Yep.
Then you're
Yeah.
like,
But
what
he's
the
not
fuck just
winning a
happened?
bunch.
Yeah.
He's just kind of having that kind of career
Yeah,
like
and
this.
if you watch the farmers, day one, he was top 10. The second day, just shithole and was out.
That's,
Well,
Well, it was
fair.
real windy and cold the second day, and he had to play in the afternoon, I believe. But
Yeah, he did because I remember
Yeah.
seeing his pants flapping. They were like showing him up there.
well, Boog and I got to go out there. We went out
Me and
there for a
Chachi
little
went.
bit.
I was mad that I didn't get
Final
to see him because I was going to tell him he still owed me shoes from the BMW championship.
He was like, "I remember you."
Bitch.
break them off, man.
But yes.
Nice. So where does that leave us? So Marcus won that first week, right?
That leaves him in first place.
Was that how? Yes. How does
All right.
it, so how does this work? So he gets like, how's that work?
No, so we were saying we pick, and at the end of the season, you take all your finishes and get the average, and whoever has the
Yes.
best average wins.
Yeah.
Yes.
So what's a miscut?
This
last-
cut is 0.
That's
Zero.
That has to be zero.
No,
I
but
put
that
it
helps
over.
your
No,
average.
No.
average.
He's
You need a
right.
big
but
number.
You got to
He
get
still,
something.
he still has a number, so you kind of
What-
do put that in and still get the average.
So
Yeah,
who,
we got to
whatever.
get a big number because otherwise it's helping your average.
What's the
So you
big?
get zero.
What's the big cut? Like the last cut number.
What did they
That's the
cut at?
number you
What
get.
did they cut at this time? Yeah, Bug. What did they cut at? How many people finished?
Shit.
You can just hit reload page.
I just
Open
think,
tab.
yeah, whatever number he placed at, whether it was a tie or not, you just have to put that in. It's in the
Because
average.
usually they'll just go missed cut, but you can see how many they kept though. So that's
Yeah.
easy enough.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, while you're doing that math, let's get on to the waist. Hey,
Going back.
usually we're at the waist. This is the first time in a long time that myself, Boog, I think
Somebody
Ali
stopped me at work and asked me, "Ain't you supposed to be at the waist?" I was like,
My boss asked me, he's like, "You going this year?" I'm like, "No."
Next year we're gonna go. We should have a good time.
It's y'all
Indeed.
fault. If we had been at the waist, I had my motherfucking fingertip.
Actually, you the reason we ain't going. You were the whole reason we didn't go.
So the waist.
I could have fit a day in.
It was wasn't.
Yeah.
Isn't it your wife's birthday or something?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
So-
It's a good reason. It's a good reason. Every now and then you better do your
right.
husband duties.
Yep.
Give us a rundown of this waist. It's the same every year, but give us a rundown.
It's the waist, the AKA the People's Open.
Yes.
TPC Scottsdale, the stadium course, Scottsdale,
Mhm.
Arizona. We'll see how many people get arrested this year. Be interesting
Yeah.
to see those details as well.
It's doubled and tripled every year.
Yes, it has. So it'll be at the South Course, par 71 at 7,261 yards, purse of $9.2 million. So let's talk about the picks and who do you think is going to come out on top?
Booger, who's your pick?
So I had Hideki.
Hideki. Marcus, who you got?
I'm gonna play it safe. I'm gonna take Scotty Scheffler.
Oh, this bitch, he sandbagging now.
I mean, that's what you're supposed to do.
Gonna
Chachi,
win,
who
right?
you got?
Trying to protect my lead.
I'm gonna go Scheffler myself. So.
See?
Shug,
I
who
ain't
you
the only
got?
one thinking like that.
I'm going to go Tom Kim.
Oh.
Ooh, he's kind of got the yips right now a little bit.
Wait. Okay, who'd you get, Marcus?
Scheffler.
Scheffler. We got two Schefflers.
So him and punk
Chachi.
ass follower.
Oh,
Oh, fuck
that's
you.
cool.
My bad.
When you're supposed to pick favorites when it's like when you're trying to win these type of things.
And you took him?
Yeah.
Took Tom Kim.
And you took Tom Kim. Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna take JT.
Yeah,
What?
he's number 2 in the odds.
Yeah.
And Hideki's number 3. So don't act like
Yep.
y'all ain't taking
Yeah, for
people
real.
from the top.
Took a decade so it wouldn't seem that.
The only one that took someone down the list was Suge. So,
Right.
So, anyways, we'll go back to
let's keep it rolling.
I think
Tony
I think,
Finau
go ahead.
finished 5th, number 5, and everybody else was 4, 3, and 2. 2 was the cut. Well, -1 was the cut.
No, but what number? Person? 60 something.
Yeah, like
No, they don't show that because there were so many ties.
So,
If
who was the last person? Who was the last person that finished with
So
a number?
70.
So then he's 71. Those guys,
Oh,
if you missed the cut, you're
71,
70. You're the last, the
72.
next number.
yeah.
That seems fair.
71,
That's fair.
72, 73, 74.
No, you don't have to count down. Just like how many people made the cut?
So 70 made the cut.
Well, then you're just 71.
That's fair.
All missed cut
71.
are 71.
They all
Okay,
missed. So
I got
it
You don't have to count down to see what place.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, so we got 2 Scotties, 1 Hideki, 1 Kim, 1 JT.
That's it. Hey, if you clubhousers want to get in on this, shoot us a message on our Instagram,
Need your
Twitter,
name.
social account, everything. Hit us up individual if you want. You want to get in on the picks, let us know. And then we'll put you down and we'll give you a shout out on the show when we're doing our picks. So get into it. The way y'all send us some hate and talk shit, that's the same y'all can send your picks in too. So, yeah, I think I sent a little thing out to the crew about the arrest and stuff. So, I mean, it has climbed. Trespassing surprised me. Like it was like they had a stat for trespassing, and I'm like, how the fuck do you get in?
Bruh,
But
when we walk up there, you see all them side gates you can get into.
There's a lot of ways to get in. Yeah.
People are
Would
creative.
you think they're really going to crack down? Or is that their sign of cracking down that they're arresting people?
Well, they're talking about not serving beer after a certain time, like Raider Charger games.
Oh, what happened today? Didn't they stop serving beer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this is the thing though. If you get in early and you get the right waitress, hey, it doesn't matter what time.
Doesn't matter. That wristband don't mean nothing.
When it comes to don't be alarmed, we always get our drinks.
Yes,
For real.
And then for the cutoff, you just tuck that plastic flask.
Exactly.
For real. Hey, so over or under 54 arrests this year?
Over.
I'm gonna go over.
I think actually under. I think they're going to
go under.
Okay.
Wait.
Okay.
Are we talking inside or out front?
The published stats.
Well, I'm only asking
it just
because
says-
Eric, no. Motherfucker was fighting in the Chick-fil-A line waiting for Ubers.
Yeah, for real. So it just says waste management and the bird's nest. So let's just say it has to be on the ground somewhere around there.
Yeah.
So would Marcus count as trespass? Well, he just didn't get arrested.
He was a habitual line stepper. He was like, "What line?" He moved that line up and was gone. And pro golfers was looking at this dude like, "What the fuck is going on?" Okay, and then ejections. So people to get kicked out. Last year was 211. You think it'll be the same? Over or under?
Even.
He said he's gonna be exactly 211.
Well, you give 1 or 2 points.
I'm going under.
I'm gonna go under 2 on that one. I think higher arrests but lower ejections. So.
I think it lost its.
I think it's
I'm gonna go over. I think some people are gonna lose their mind because alcohol stopped getting served.
And you know what? I'm with Marcus. I'm going over too because motherfuckers gonna sneak alcohol in.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
And you doing shots all day, then that's just pure liquor.
I think it's losing some of its luster, so I think it's gonna go down.
It was packed, so I don't know if it's losing luster.
Yeah, it was packed today
I didn't see it today, so I didn't get a chance to look at it. So I didn't know.
I was shocked. It was packed as fuck.
Okay,
and we're talking about the pro-am part of it.
Right.
It was packed.
Yeah.
This is the first fucking day.
I heard a lot of people going back down there. They thought is that last year would have weeded people out.
That's what I was thinking.
And then, but what they said is that then you had a new group was like, oh, well, it's gonna finally be nice. I'm gonna go back out there, or I'm gonna go this time. And so they said
that's why I think over too, because last year with the rain, a lot of people left.
Yeah.
And this year, stay, and I think that number's going to be a little bit more inflated because
all we did was add umbrellas to our spot.
And got soaked and just drank up underneath those umbrellas. We had a good time. Hey, let's move on to the Live. So the Live supposedly is playing Under the Lights this weekend. So give us a rundown of the Live, and we'll make our picks here too.
Got Live Riyadh out there at the Riyadh Golf Club in Saudi Arabia, par 72, and even 7,400 yards, and a purse of $25 million.
Good Lord.
That's
Hey,
good.
Waste Management 9,200. They got 25 million.
Over there.
That's a
over
big
there
jump.
Over there getting it under the lights.
I'm switching tours.
You do the U.S. Open too?
Yes.
And the Ryder Cup.
Ooh.
So what do y'all think about this? We're gonna do the Live picks too.
Yep.
So let's go through that and see who we got winning.
Chachi, you go first. Who you got winning on the Live this week?
I'll take Bryson.
Okay. Marcus, who you got?
I think I'm going to go with Brooks.
Okay. I like it. Sugar, who you got?
I was gonna go Brooks too, but I'll switch it up. I'll take Cam Smith.
Okay. Booger.
I had Brooks. I had already typed it in after we
All
done
right.
with Waste Management.
Well,
So,
wrap it up for me because I took Brooks also.
Well, they won 2 of the last 3, so interesting. Both times in the playoffs, though.
True.
Got to get.
He's been consistent, performing well. He went and got his money. Hey, fuck it. And people love to see him play. If he jumps into majors and stuff like that, he has
for sure.
quite a bit of fanfare. So shout out to Brooks. We're almost at time to get to the 19th hole. The 19th hole is brought to you by MotoCaddy. MotoCaddy keeps Chachi.
Was this one going to be on Fox?
It's either going to be on Fox or it's going to be covered on their site and stuff. I don't know if the whole deal is packaged yet, but I think it is going to be on Fox, to be honest with you.
Okay.
I'll have to check on that, and we'll get back to you all on that.
No, I was just looking myself. Yeah, I'm trying to find it.
MotoCaddy.
So actually, I got you real quick. Hold on.
Okay.
Yeah, I see it now too. It's Fox Sports Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Yeah.
FS1 and 2.
FS1.
yeah, it's like 15. Well, when I looked earlier, it had 15 hours, so it started. So it's probably like 10.
That's 10 o'clock Eastern time tomorrow. So 7 our time.
Yeah, so we're
8
good.
p.m. Mountain.
It's 10, so they'll have it on.
It's in the morning.
Yeah, in the morning. So 10 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Eastern.
It was hard because DJ's my boy, and I wanted to pick him, but he's been quiet.
Yeah, he's been.
But he got a whole new team.
Yeah, he did. They've been. They are not shy about getting rid of people though. They're like, man, you're not performing. Get your ass up out of here.
Funny because Pat, he made the cut, and he's like, nah, you still got to go, bro.
Yeah, crazy.
You got too much other stuff going on.
Well, MotoCaddy, the number one cart company in the world, they keep us laced. We got bags, we got carts, we got everything, and we love the product. So head over to motocaddy.us and check out all the dope gear and carts and etc. and accessories and all that they have to offer. And shout out Mikey. We got to have you on the show, Mikey.
This is the time of year for that MotoCaddy because they got them weatherproof bags and all that stuff for this wintertime.
Yep. I need to try to get a new stand bag for show. But MotoCaddy brings us the 19th hole. And if you're not living under a rock, you guys know it's the big game this weekend. So let's talk about the 19th hole.
Listen, I'm on the 19th hole, and I'm looking at a gimme.
Hey, this year, the Super Bowl. We got the Philadelphia Eagles and the Kansas City Chiefs. Chiefs going for a three-peat. The Eagles won a few years back, and they are back. Teams that look the strongest. You got Saquon Barkley trying to shove it to the Giants for cutting them for no reason. Ridiculous move. Had an MVP season. Mahomes, as I said, going for the three-peat. Never been done like that. So What say you on your picks? Sugar, who you got winning?
Well, I know what I should say, but I'm gonna go with the Eagles, man.
Nice.
I think that they can run the ball. I think one of the things that where Kansas City does have issues is when someone can run the ball on them. And if they can do that, they can actually control some of the clock as well. So I think they got a shot.
Nice. Marcus.
I'm going with the Eagles. I think they're balanced to me, defense and offense. I wonder if Spags will stack the box to slow Saquon down. That means that Jalen Hurts has to win that game.
Mm-hmm.
But then you're putting
That's tough.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough with those receivers, and then he likes to play that two safety D. That's he's gonna have them sitting in the box there or kind of covering and shit like that. They do have some good corners at Kansas City though, so I mean you can go man out there, but they got some speedsters.
And if it's close, we almost already know what's gonna happen.
Yes.
Gotta play the rest too.
You gotta play them.
But I want the Eagles. I want to see the Eagles win. I want to see Saquon shit on the Giants again.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like the ultimate shit on.
Yes, it is for real.
I'm not worth it, and then I go win a Super Bowl.
Booger.
I want to see Gilly one more week.
Oh, he's wild.
Crazy.
I'm with
Shout out to Gilly.
Marcus. When you look at better teams, I have to say Philly. They're more balanced on both sides of the ball. You can't stack the box because that means one missed tackle. Saquon, first play of the game is going 80 yards. So you can't do that. And you can't ask your quarterback to win the game for you when he's already proved to you he can win the game for you. He can throw for 300 yards in the game. He's done it this season. So people who say, well, he doesn't throw the ball. No, you don't have to when you have the best running back in the game. But when you need to, then you do. So, yeah, I got Philly too. On a side note, NFL put out a press release saying Trump is coming to the game, so they're taking in racism out the end zones.
Yep, and they said they're changing it to where it's more happiness, more togetherness, or something like that.
Love, but we know why. But anyways, so some side note bullshit. You had that in your end zones all year long, and now you change it now. But anyway, I have Philly.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Philly. So, Chachi, who you got?
I would love to see Philly win, but looking at it from a offensive schematic and defensive schematic and coaching perspective, I think the Chiefs will win. Spags plays, two high safeties and then blitzes and rotates to single coverage quite a bit. He blitzes DBs. True. Jalen Hurts has, I think, the worst percentage against DB blitzes of all the quarterbacks in the league, I believe it was. And I just don't think he can win the game because Spags' defense is so confusing. It's not showing you what it's going to do before the snap. And I don't think Jalen Hurts can do it. I mean, can he do it? Yes. So I don't think, do it 10 times. I think he does it 3 out of 10. And so I'm going to go with the Chiefs, even though I don't want them to win. I think it's the weakest Chiefs team on the offense I've seen, but I think that defense might carry the day.
I'm going to go with the Eagles. And the only reason why I say I agree with everything you say, Chachi, but what's interesting about this Eagles team is they by far have the best offensive line. So I don't give a fuck who you blitz. If you blitz a safety or someone in there, and if your linebacker is not big enough, they're getting washed. They prove that week in and week out. And so, and sometimes they don't even line up with the tight end. So they're washing motherfuckers with 5 down, right? Because they got all that talent out there, and they're still washing motherfuckers. And Saquon is still running like that. So with that being said, if they stop Jones or can stop the pass rush by even just a iota, it is a wrap for the Chiefs.
You're right.
Because so
is there center play?
The Eagles.
Is there center play?
Yeah.
So Jurgens is going to play? Okay.
Yeah.
That helps.
And Chachi, I'm with you on that one. But if you You said he's the worst when it comes to safety blitzes.
DB blitz. That's all. I think he's a good quarterback. I just said that's what Spags does.
No, I'm with you, but he's top 5 in least amount of sacks too, because he can run too.
They also don't throw the ball very much either. So
yeah, but if you have 2 running backs, him and Saquon, and he can throw the ball when he wants to, if he needs
it's going to come down to AJ Brown beating Trent McDuffie.
Yes.
And McDuffie's a great man to man, and AJ Brown's good at getting off the ball.
Yes.
So it's going to be interesting to see how the refs call that.
And
AJ Brown is very
quiet.
physical. So do they let Trent McDuffie be physical or no? You know,
it's going to be interesting.
But what I do predict this. I don't know what the under/over is. I'm going under.
Yeah, that's what I was. That's what I was.
It's going to be a boring clock running game because I don't think KC want to give you.
Oh, that means we got to hear Ali's fucking text all fucking day.
And vice versa. I
yeah,
wouldn't want to
both
put
of them
Mahomes
going to
on
hold
the
the ball.
ball.
Both of them going to hold the
you
ball.
stay your ass over there. Yeah,
You're
for
going to
real.
lose a whole quarter. It's going to be like 3 drives a quarter.
Okay,
That's
I
what
got
I'm saying.
another.
The Eagles. That's what I'm saying. I think the Eagles can control a lot of.
It's going to be close, but at the end of the game, I just think that if it's a tie game or a 1-score game in the fourth quarter, it's
what's going to happen.
17-10 or something like that.
Yeah.
Mahomes gets the ball.
Here comes all the cloth. You're going to see.
Can't let Mahomes have the ball in the fourth quarter with 3 minutes left.
Fuck no.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's going to be that. And it's going to be a late hit on the quarterback.
For real.
It's going to be some Kelsey catch.
Yep.
So the over-under.
Better not see his ass flop, though.
So the spread right now is Chiefs -1.5. Money line is -125 Chiefs, plus 105 Eagles. Over-under is 49.
Brought to you by
I'm going way under.
Way under.
Yeah.
That's of all that, I'm taking the under because the point spread's close. It's a really good matchup, but it's going way under.
A lot of points, man. For a
That's
game.
a lot of points.
Hey, over.
That's like 25-25 almost. That ain't happening.
Over or under.
So, I'm taking over.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Let me call Ali. Whatever he takes, I'm doing the opposite.
Yeah, you just do the opposite of that shit. For real.
Hey, what's the over or under on Kendrick Lamar performing They Not Like Us? You think he performs it or
over,
no?
For sure.
100%. Yes.
100%.
They're saying that he will not perform it.
He got an award for it.
5 of them.
Why wouldn't he?
So y'all are saying he's gonna perform it?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm saying he's gonna perform it too, but they're saying that he's not. I know SZA is performing. I don't know what other guests he has out there, but
any political
Wayne
remarks
makes
or
an
actions in the halftime by the performers.
I think Wayne makes an appearance.
I think so.
I
too.
mean, do they say anything that's political? Any of it?
Political? No.
I think he performs. It's gonna be all right because that's a crazy song. So he'll perform that, especially if Orange is in the building.
And Orange is already in the building. That's why he took the in races.
So if that's the case, Kendrick's gonna get busy though. So man, shout out to King Kendrick, man, out there doing this thing, man, out from Cali, man, putting the coast on his back, man, doing all this shit, man, and he won 5 Grammys off a diss song. Everybody, let that sink in.
You think Drake gonna watch? You think Drake?
Yeah, he gonna watch.
He gonna call Drake out. Watch. He gonna come out on stage.
I want to give a shout out to Beyonce for having all these white people mad over winning Country Album of the Year.
Mad.
Oh,
Mad.
Kyla is hot. Kyla is hot.
Mad.
She's like, there's no way that country album was better than she like.
She had all the top,
like
top past and present country people on that album with them. Like
Dolly Parton was like, "Why are you mad?"
I know, but the reason they mad because she got hardly no rotation on all the country music.
Yeah,
that is true too.
Yeah,
that's okay. A lot of music been stolen over the years,
and they mad because she black. And if you look at the history of music,
it's almost foolish for them to be mad because she's not on the country channels, but it's a popularity contest with the Grammy.
Yep.
And that's why you have the CMAs. That's where y'all get y'all's glory. Country Music Awards.
If she wins
she
that one,
she won't get shit. She won't get shit over there.
No,
definitely.
She ain't even get to go. They ain't gonna invite her.
You gotta stand outside, Beyonce.
But that's the funny part. You mad because somebody black wins an award on country, but music started with black folks.
I just said it, man. The music been stolen for a long time. Land been stolen for a long time.
They,
a lot of
she,
shit been stolen for a long time.
She got.
I was
the most
watching something
prestigious
when the
ring.
guy for Elvis was talking. He was talking about how he wrote all the stuff and taught Elvis how to sing the song certain
The
way.
black dude?
Yeah, black
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
He said the niggas had everything. The white man showed up with the Bible and said, "Bow your heads and let's pray." And when the niggas raised their heads up, the white man was gone with their shit.
Everything.
Yet African
Left them
Americans,
alcohol and
religious
cigarettes.
Left niggas chitlins.
Oh damn!
Wow.
The pig's feet
And cool cigarette.
menthols.
Hold on, y'all niggas said cool
And
cigarettes.
these
Y'all are
niggas still
crazy.
out here eating that shit. Slave food.
For real. Out here just swallowing it.
Yeah.
Gross.
I'm enjoying that 211.
Man.
Oh shit.
Well, moving on. Hey, we have our favorite segment. What are you hating on this week? And it's sponsored by For Your Eyes Only Aesthetics. Hey, Black Barbie just had a birthday. Shout out to you. Your party was fun and stuff. So let's hear from you.
Hey, golfer gals and gents. This is Ashley Knight, founder and owner of For Your Eyes Only Aesthetics. Plan on hitting the links? Then you need sunscreen. 80% of all skin aging comes from the sun, so protect yourself while you're on the green with Image Skincare, available only through a trusted esthetician like me. When I'm outdoors, my go-to sunscreen is the Prevention Plus Daily Ultimate Protection Moisturizer, SPF 50. A friend of this podcast is a friend of mine, so enter coupon code Don't Be Alarmed at checkout and you will receive 20% off your order. Again, enter coupon code Don't Be Alarmed at checkout to receive 20% off all orders. You can find us at www.youreyesonlyaesthetics.com. Again, that's www.youreyesonlyaesthetics.com.
Word. Hey, so let's get to this hate. Hey, you motherfuckers talk a lot of shit out there. I just have to tell you that. So, the one that stood out this week. Y'all are getting soft on the hate. Step y'all shit up. He was talking to y'all.
Who said that?
I forgot to write the username down, but they definitely said
Get
that.
these
So,
usernames.
Okay.
Usernames.
And I can understand why he's saying that because new year, new me.
yeah.
So I can understand that. But with that being said, new year, new me.
Mm-mm.
I'm gonna fuck your mom in the ass and nut in her ear. So you understand shit don't change. That's what we do.
Off the top rope. Woo.
It's gonna happen. So you know what? She gonna toss my salad and spit in your dad's mouth.
Whoa.
Okay, maybe I went too far on that one. I apologize, but you know what? Don't call me soft ever. Mom ain't raised no bitch. We Johnsons around here.
I'm hating on. Hate the Duke Blue Devils. I hate the fact.
It's not your hate section, motherfucker.
Ain't that something?
They might get this shit. So I hate to and fuck Christian Laettner.
Wow. From the top rope. I mean, it ain't even March yet, and he came off the top rope on us.
The worst part is it's hate from the listeners, and he went to what we hating on. Like, fuck it.
I like it. I like how he skipped to that though. Anybody else got some hate? I do.
You talking about our hate, or you talking about listeners' hate?
No, our hate.
That's what I was giving you was our hate.
No, my shit.
I'm hating this hate, Marcus, so you know.
I'm hating this period that we're in where we try to dress up. Like, if you listen to what the Defense Department did or other people, they're saying that by getting rid of the celebrations of Black History Month or Women's History Month or celebrating Native American culture, whatever it might be, by canceling all the clubs that are at the academies that had anything to do with any kind of culture, they say they're celebrating American history, that they want to be more inclusive, that they don't want to single out people. That's some bullshit. They've been doing that for years. If I open up a history book, how come it's about Washington and Jefferson and them, but then when it's Nat Turner or Gabriel Prosser and we have these, Denmark Vesey, these slave revolts, they don't talk about those people in a positive light, but then they'll talk about John Brown because he was white and had a slave revolt. And it's annoying to me because for a while, we were celebrating the fact that we were all Americans, and we were starting to highlight some of these contributions by other groups. And now they're trying to clothe it in this idea that was being, racist by shining a light on different aspects. And so it's just annoying to me. And I have to next year, I'm teaching ethnic studies next year. So that's going to be an interesting time to be teaching that class.
For real.
But it's just annoying. So I know it's not a political show or anything like that, but as a society, it's just rough from that perspective when I have to deal with that on a day-to-day basis. So
I like it. That's good hate. Positive too. Like you just came with it in this culture in this time. Booger, you got something?
I did, but then Chachi just sparking shit. I mean,
I be seeing it on a day-to-day, man. That's why
I do, and I treat. Let me get through with racism as like tariffs. When people don't know what a fucking tariff does, and they don't understand racism, ism is a construct of government, pretty much. You have to be empowered to have an ism. Capitalism, socialism, isms. To say you're racist because you're bringing in everything as in Black history, Native American history, Asian history, things that built your whole fucking country on a bad note, which you did. Because it was all through slavery or abuse and segregation, and it's ridiculous. You cannot say you're American and not pump up the greatness of other cultures. It doesn't work that way. You're not American. You're not pro-American. You're not pro-peace. You're not pro-everybody. It doesn't work that way. Other than that, I'm going real left field on this. So we'll get through that part, then we'll get back to me. I'm hating on myself. Eating the wrong shit. And I'm just being greedy for no reason. And I'm getting my body right. And I was slipping Jamaica, Marcus, yeah, fuck you and all the food. Everything was great. Love it. Get back. Then I'm a little shit here. The food's worse in America than it is in Jamaica, as we all know. And then I take a shit and I feel like there was peanuts coming out my asshole. So I'm hating on me for the wrong that I'm doing to myself. But I'm back on my shit. It started on Monday. I'm back on my shit. So, yes.
You need more.
I hate it on me.
More vegetables.
Stop eating them ribs and you'll be straight.
That'll help. That'll help.
Ism, you need to get rid of that itis.
That is the first impossible meat.
You know what? Marcus,
that was the first meatless meat.
I know I want to say I want to hate on Marcus, but me and him know we have a different kind of bond. Me and him are good like that, but fuck you. and fuck you with your good finger.
Shug, you got some hate?
Yeah, man. I just want to start by saying fuck Comcast and Xfinity wholeheartedly.
Tell them.
Because I'm sick and tired of shit that you used to offer for free, and then now you want to charge motherfuckers for.
Customer service, here we go.
Oh, it's all good. I'm not even talking about customer service. I'm just saying, man, like sick and tired of all the bullshit with the changes and the channels, and then now they got fucking, if you want to watch your local sports team, they finally brought the shit back. Like you can now watch in the local area here, you can now watch the Nuggets and the Avalanche again, but you got to pay fucking $16 a month for that shit, which I think is just ridiculous, dude.
Yep.
So that's where I'm at. Fuck Comcast. Fuck Xfinity. Y'all could go jump in a fucking lake.
Who has regular cable anymore?
These nuts.
I'll find a way to stream that shit. I don't give a fuck.
Fire stick, nigga.
For real.
I've had regular cable for 6, 7, 8, 10 years.
No, I know, but I'm just saying, man, it just is.
I cut the cord years ago. I don't pay for none of that shit. I watch all of it.
About to get deported.
Hey,
out loud.
Come on with it.
Knock on this though. See what happens.
For real.
Deport me right back to the grill then.
For real. I feel
I'm coming with you.
Hey, I got a little bit of hate. Hey, not all spoilers belong on all cars, right? We got to stop making every car like a Fast and Furious car out here. Like I done seen some shit. A dude had a Cadillac Sedan DeVille, and that shit had a big silver fucking spoiler on it, like he was racing and shit. And I said, it has gone too far. It's just, I'm over it. These motherfuckers will make anything, put racing stripes on anything, put a pipe on anything. Hey, stop this shit. I'm over it. I'm done. So I'm gonna start talking about y'all shit. I'm gonna roll my window down and start talking on y'all shit because shit's ridiculous. I could not believe I seen a Cadillac like that. Pimps drove that car. They did not race this motherfucker. They was chilling in that motherfucker. And that shit had a tall silver spoiler on the back of this bitch. I can't.
Why is spoilers still a thing?
I haven't. Yeah, that's a good question.
I don't know. Because on the newer cars,
put it on a real race car, then it is a thing. It's made for it.
To the back wheels.
Yeah, you squatting that back ass down. So you know what I mean. It serves a purpose. It just don't belong on a Cadillac or a LeBaron or
a LeBaron. Come on, none of that shit, and you'll see it everywhere.
Going back and getting my Chevy Chevette and putting the spoil on that bitch. Fuck it.
Growing up on our block, man, there was a motherfucker down probably like 6 or 7 houses from us. He had this old kind of, I think it was an old Z, like an old fucking, I can't remember what it was, man, but it was an old Nissan, and I don't remember exactly which model it was. It had a long front, but not in a very long back end.
That's a 280.
Yeah, old rotary engines back in them days, old rotaries.
This fucking guy took the front bumper off, the back bumper off, and he made his own shit. So for a while, he was riding around with just fucking metal there. Like he had rebar and all that shit in there. And then he built Bondo.
Wait, did you say rebar?
Yeah, like fucking like yes.
Like you built a house from rebar?
Yes.
Like
yes.
You built not a house. I'm like,
he welded that shit to his fucking frame.
He made his own bumper.
And then built his own shit around that. And oh my God, man.
That's a no.
It was some wild shit. And the car looked like a Batman fucking car. But he never painted it. It was all fucked up.
It couldn't have been
I'm thinking that one movie where the dude goes to prison and then drives the cars.
It was uglier than the Cybertruck.
With Statham, whatever.
Death Ride, Death Match.
Yeah, something like Death Ride or Death something.
It couldn't have been it couldn't have been no uglier than a Cybertruck.
Yeah, that's a sketch.
I designed the Cybertruck back in 1980.
Yeah,
every car I drew in elementary school was a Cybertruck.
I made one out of blocks.
Cybertruck looked like a Pinewood Derby car.
Yeah, I made one out of blocks. That's the square. That's the rectangle block with the triangle block.
Yeah,
100%.
That's every Boy Scout car.
Yep.
I bullshit you not. My right hand to God. Today, driving from the airport in Oklahoma City, I saw a Cybertruck, and it was a tow truck, and it had the whole tow hookup and everything. I bullshit you not. I bullshit you not. I bullshit you not.
I would not let my shit get towed by anything.
It probably only go like 3 blocks because the battery will die.
For real.
Too much torque.
Wow. Well, that wraps up our hate segment of the week. Some wild shit that we heard just now. Whoa, a Cybertruck with a tow hitch on the back. That's wild. It's towing cars.
That's some country
I
shit.
did see a dude, though. I was at lunch, and I went to Chipotle, and a dude parked his car, and a repo man was backing in to pull his shit out. So a repo had been following his ass and repoed his shit out in front of Chipotle.
Damn.
That was the truck that I saw.
Wow.
Oh, damn.
Damn. So they just took the back out.
Yeah.
They reconfigured the back. Man, some wild shit.
You getting towed
like Chachi said, that motherfucker went 3 blocks and had to call a tow truck for a tow truck.
Tow him. Battery's dead. Hold on, we gotta plug in. Hold on.
We got 4 vehicles here that need to be towed.
Hey, we're at that time of the show where we got the Golf Giggin Song of the Week. And it's brought to you by Golf Gents. Hey, if you're looking for wasted merch, head on to golfgents.com. They have a bunch of wasted merch and masters merch. That's www.golfgents.com. So our golf gigging song of the week. What do we have here? Should
Larry June, 2 Chainz, and The Alchemist. I've been, and it's that album is actually coming out. Went Friday.
Dropping Fridays.
Yeah,
Should be some real smooth shit.
Yep.
I never pictured Titty Boy and Larry June jumping on the same track, but they seem to be making it work, and it sounds pretty fly. So let's hear about it. Hey, I can't complain. I haven't heard 2 Chainz rap like that in a while. He back on the shit. Every once in a while he gets on his party shit, kind of wild and shit like that. But that nigga said there's deadbeat moms now. I like that. So, what y'all think? We'll go around the room. I mean, it's got a hands up for me just because Alchemist, he ain't missed in a while. Him, Cardo Beats, DJ Fresh, all of them have just been going hard. DJ Mustard. So, Booger, what you think?
I got to give it 2 birdies on the par 5 and a par on 3 par 3s. So yeah, it was, and it's known I'm not a Benny the Butcher or what y'all the dude from California that y'all like to play?
What, Jay Worthy?
No.
Larry June?
Yeah, I'm not a Larry June fan like that, but they've been putting it down the last year on some shit that's been popping. So yeah, I like it.
Word. Chachi.
I like the old school. So I'm a West Coast guy, and it's not West Coast. And I heard the old school beat, and I was like, okay, this is gonna be good. And then the way they took it, just something was off about the way they used the old school beat. I was waiting for like something to hit at some point. It just never really did. The rapping for me was okay. I mean, you got something to say. I at least appreciate that. So I would listen to it, but it's not something that I would put in the repeat.
Sure. Marcus.
Thumbs up.
He gave it 9.5.
I want to hear the rest, but yeah, I give it a thumbs up. And it is
like a thumbs up and like a
Alchemist is an East Coast guy, so he's like DJ Premier to me. He's just an iconic producer.
Yes,
but he is an East Coast guy, so it was. I can see what you said threw you off because you got Larry June, but then he's over here on the East Coast fucking with Alchemist, 2 Chainz south. So it's like
good mix.
Dumbo.
Yeah.
It was an East Coast song to me.
Yep.
Should.
Yeah, I'm gonna fuck with it. Good job, Larry. On that one. Good job, 2 Chainz. I fuck with anything with the Alchemist. Not everything, because he has he does do some interesting stuff with some different artists, like some rock artists and shit like that. But Alchemist to me, like you said, Marcus, iconic. I think he's, remember listening to him in the early 90s. With Dilated Peoples, and he made a lot of their music, and so
Did he do some shit with Farside too?
No, motherfucker.
I don't fucking know.
And I was just about to say, kind of funny coincidence before these notes came out. I was taking my daughter to school, and she had read the book Alchemist. And so we were driving to school, and I was like, hey, do you need me to put on a test? I'm like, you need me to put on like a summary thing for you? And she goes, no. I'm like, nah, man, I'm gonna put on the Alchemist for you. And I just put, Spotify Alchemist. So the music came on. She goes, what? And I was like, Alchemist. And she goes, you don't think I know who the Alchemist is? And I was like, oh, never mind.
I mean, he's cold, dude. I mean, he's done things with everyone you can think of.
Because he has some cold shit with Mobb Deep.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of crazy how. Yeah. Anything
he's done some Griselda shit. He's done everything.
I like the old Dilated People. I like the Mobb Deep. Did he do anything with Goody Mob?
No.
I don't. He made no.
I like to see it. I mean, this is my thing. I like to see the challenge, right? And so we've seen it a little bit, like Jay Worthy, true California blood out there from California and everything. He moved out to the East Coast. So how he got popping, he was always on some smooth shit, went to the East Coast, got on, and then came back. So now, like, we saw him on the, the pop out show, right? With the whoops, the Meet the Whoops, which them niggas, little rap niggas, they can rap a little bit too, and they go hard. And so you see a mixture of gumbo going on, but Larry June has just been consistent. Like, he flooded the market during COVID and just started getting himself bigger, and then he gets on them Cardo beats, and that's where and his shit always hits. If you're in a car, that shit will bang and shit like that. And then he was like, hey, I'm gonna do some shit. I want to do something different. Like, this shit may not bang because of the Alchemist, right? Like you said, nothing dropped, right? No beat, nothing like that.
Yeah, I was just waiting for it.
Real smooth or whatever. So this is just gonna be some pimp shit. But I'm curious to see what the whole album is gonna look like. So
and when you think about it, Alchemist has done songs with Kendrick Lamar, Mac Miller, Schoolboy Q, Travis Scott, of course, Benny the Butcher, Eminem, Earl Sweatshirt, Lil Wayne,
Action Bronson. Don't forget about Action Bronson.
He did some cold shit with both.
ASAP Rocky, Freddie Gibbs.
Yeah. Hey, Freddie Gibbs and Alchemist, that
Freddie
album
Gibbs
is
cold.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's worked with some Action Bronson, of course, Terry, that song. Heat, J. Cole,
Nas,
Prodigy,
Jada Kiss, don't forget.
Raekwon, Prodigy, Prodigy.
Havoc. I mean, he produced the whole Havoc album too.
Currency,
P, Pusha T,
Joey Badass.
So hey, he got a collection. He's worked with some things. He sees some things. And the thing that's interesting is, like, every once in a while he'll get out there and rap a little bit too. Don't forget about that. He'll try to throw some verses and shit together too. Well, shout out to them, man. Their album dropping this Friday. Shit, I'm looking forward to hearing it. People have been dropping some albums and good music out there. Me and Marcus always jump on and be like, listening to whatever's out there and trying to share what's out there. So excited to see what drops this Friday. And we'll get to that. So, hey, we're at the final part of our show for the shout outs. So we're going to go around the room and give shout outs, and then we're going to get up out of here, and we'll see y'all on Sunday for the wrap up show. So, shout outs, Chachi.
No, shout outs to all you guys, of course, for having me. To the Golf the Sunday crew, I miss y'all out there. Hopefully I can get out there this weekend. It sounds like you might have a spot for me. Shout out to my family. It's again, like, they took care of me for this whole first part of my knee, but now they're looking at me like, you up walking around, pull your shit together. so it looks like things is back to normal around here. So appreciate them, love them always. So that's me.
Nice. Booga.
Shout out to y'all, of course. Shout out to Chachi. Apologize to Chachi because we haven't hung out as much as we've been. We've been injured, and I don't like that whole injury bug thing. It's kind of like death. I try not to be around it, but
I'm gonna be injured for fucking 6 months, motherfucker.
I know. So I have to get myself right. Shout out to y'all, the fam. Shout out to from conversation earlier with E. Shout out to my grandmother and Ivory.
Yes, indeed.
Made some salmon croquettes today because I was missing both of them. Had me a little teardrops in the food, but it was good.
Yes, indeed.
Shout out to El Boogie. Weather gets right, I'll be out in Denver visiting the family and her.
Nice.
And much love to everybody.
All right, Marcus.
Shout out to y'all, fellas. Shout out to my wife and kids. Shout out to the Elite Eight. Great group, the weekend crew. Shout out to Kendrick Lamar for going in there representing for hip hop and at its truest form, a diss album, like Eric said. So shout out for going in there and holding that down. And just shout out to being home for the time.
You ain't home yet.
No,
you ain't gonna shout out to your missing tip.
No, I was home for quite some time, so it made it hard to get on that plane today.
Yep.
But still looking forward to getting done with this job and being able to get home and play some golf. Yeah,
love it. Nice.
When can you play golf? And you didn't shout out your fingertip.
By the time
you can pour some out for him.
My finger will be good in a couple weeks.
He'll be ready, he said.
The grip gonna be all fucked up.
He said,
grip gonna be all messed up.
You have to test your fingers.
Hey, don't let that be the reason you lose.
Uh-oh.
Never.
When I lose, we'll find out. We'll see. You gotta win first.
Lose to a nigga with an ass finger.
You lost to a dude with a torn meniscus. I ain't gonna have that no more.
I'd rather lose to a meniscus and an ass finger. I know that much.
Sugar, who you got? What you got going on? What's your shout outs?
Shout outs to y'all fellas, man. Shout outs to the listeners. Fuck the haters. You know, go ahead and keep sending in that hate though. We appreciate it. But yeah, shout outs to y'all fellas, man. Shout outs to the game of golf. Hopefully the waste is getting crunk out there again, because we'll take a year off. We'll get out there next year. That'll work. And yeah, man, let's hopefully warmer weather's coming our way after this next little bullshit chill spell, because it's time for us to get out here, man.
For real. Hey, shout out to the fam bam. Shout out to my flu partner. Shout out to the fam. Hey, it's almost Pisces season. It's my birthday month, so shout out to all the Pisces out there, man. Shout out to you fellas, man. Love y'all. Hey, man, we building something special here. We bring it to the clubhouse every week, and we're going to continue growing. We got some new shit brewing, right? And we just going to try to grow this thing. So happy about that. Shout out to Allen Iverson, man. He got some new golf shoes dropping on the golf course, but I seen him out on the golf course, and he had on long basketball shorts out there. So shout out to him wearing long basketball shorts out on the golf course. Shout out to the ladies that got fresh Uggs and not the hand-me-down Uggs. Shout out to
The bear paws count.
Why are Uggs still in fashion?
Don't know.
Because they cold out there.
That's a great question.
I don't know, but I see him. That's why I said shout out to him. Hey, shout out to Vicious Pop. He's turning 80. And so shout out to Mr. Mitchell out there. I know his health hasn't been the greatest, but to hit 80 is a milestone. No doubt. So shout out to Vicious Pops turning 80, man. So that's a shout out, and then shout out to all the homies, man. You know how we do it. So with that, I'm up out of there. Hopefully this cold leaves me. So
actually, you ain't gonna see no more Uggs here in the U.S. They lost some trademark thing. It's gonna be like since whatever 1970 or whatever the year was, but that's what they're gonna be called here in the U.S. now, because it's Uggs since whatever, and whatever that they can't call it Ugg anymore here.
Oh, you heifers better get out there and buy all y'all can then.
So. Wait,
get a ship from Australia.
I missed some stuff. I'm sorry. Shout out to cousin Ashley. Sorry I couldn't make it out there. I wanted to, but last minute on the invite thing. But yeah, and shout out to see what Nike gonna do, because USPS and everybody said they can't bring shit from China.
For real.
And we know Nike is made in China. So
Nike made in Vietnam, ain't it?
Same thing, bro.
It's not the same. It's not the same thing. Now, it might be under the same law, but it's not the same thing.
Well, okay, yeah, same thing. Shout out to the Asians who's making our shoes, and they can't bring them over here no more. So we're gonna see what Nike gonna do.
Well, so did he stop all anything
right now,
coming in without getting that tax, or just China?
Well, anything that comes through China.
So yeah, the Nikes ain't got that problem.
Well, yeah, sometimes because they go. Can I finish?
I was asking.
So Nike goes through anything, just like FedEx, anybody else, the cheapest way to ship. So anything that goes through China, the USPS is not going to allow. So if it's going, FedEx is fine because they don't give a fuck, and UPS is fine, but USPS, the government site, is not letting anything in that has to come through China first.
Because they're going after that Shenzhen, whatever it's called, and those ones. But sell all the cheap shit. Yeah.
The USPS, they never deliver no Nike. I usually get them from FedEx.
Yeah.
Well,
UPS, FedEx, one of those.
Sometimes here, like when I get shoes and stuff, and for y'all, it'll start with UPS, then they'll take it to the USPS store, and they'll drop it off. Then I'll go back over to US or UPS and send it to y'all. So it just depends.
It's gonna be interesting, but like I said, hey, fuck it, we're gonna figure it out. So shit. With that, Suge, let's get out of here.
Yeah, man. As we always tell
Pressing
y'all.
that shit.
FYI, I'm fucking more Asian bitches this year.
Whoa.
I'm trying to get us to make sure we get our packages.
Okay.
Y'all want shoes? Y'all put in lists when we was in Jamaica. I put them in my cart.
I put in lists a long time ago.
My boy gets back from his hiatus next week on Thursday. So shit'll start coming in. If it can't get here, what then?
We're gonna take a trip.
Go pick the shit up.
Gotta get on that back, I guess. Wow.
Fresh off boat.
You gotta get a hookup in China that we can talk to.
Marcus,
yeah,
because I told Dre I got him 2 pairs of shoes he wanted. I put them in the cart, so we have to fly out there and take them to him and ship everybody else's shit out to him.
I'm with it.
Oh, see, look at you.
As we always tell y'all, man, we appreciate y'all following us, and if you aren't, make sure you do follow us and tell Cass to come follow us, man. Stay and come fuck with this golf thing that we out here spreading, we expanding the DBA Nation, man. So hope y'all enjoyed the show. Check us out because we're gonna do the recap show for the tournaments over the weekend. And on that note, man, I'm just gonna be short and simple. We out this motherfucker.
Yeah.
All salads and tequila shots.
Don't be alarmed, we're Negroes.